Hi all and welcome back to the channel. Yamaha released another expansion pack, the Entertainer Pack 2025. There's 20 brand new styles covering Schlager, Rock Schlager and Ballermann music, and apologies if I pronounce any of those styles incorrectly. The pack includes multipads and a playlist with 40 titles. I've recorded how I install the pack just in case it's useful for anyone else, but please bear in mind that the way I install this may be different from the way you install yours. And more importantly, please remember that the way I install this means that everything I had previously installed, pack-wise, is deleted and replaced by a new pack file. I visited Yamaha Music Europe Hub, logged in with my Yamaha Music ID, and headed to the My Products section where there's an option to click on exclusive downloads. Scrolling down reveals a list of expansion packs, and right at the top of the list on my page is the Entertainer Pack 2025. I clicked on download, which as you expect, downloaded the files. Depending on how you normally install the packs depends on whether you need the PPI or the PPF file. I go through the Yamaha Expansion Manager, and I always add everything there is to add, so I use a PPF file. And to make things easier for me, when Yamaha asks me for the file, it blanks out the PPI file, so I know to use a PPF every time. So I click on Import Pack and I select and open the Entertainer Pack 2025 PPF file. Once it's loaded, I then select all of the packs that I'm installing, which is literally everything, and I did this by clicking the Genos 2 icon under the Install Target heading, and I make sure to click on the new pack to add it to the rest of the group, ready for converting into a suitable pack file for the Genos 2. I did this by clicking on the Save as a pack file at the top, and as I was once advised by Yamaha to click on the pack installation file .cpi, I do so and click Save. The process takes a couple of minutes, and then my file is downloaded to my computer and ready to transfer to the instrument. I'll plug the USB I'm using into the computer, which would have been easier if I was aware of my specs. I have no other USB devices on the Genos, which is worth noting. I then dragged the newly created file from the computer onto the root folder of the USB stick, which again takes a minute or two. I'm using a Mac, but I don't think it's too much different if you're using a PC. Once copied, the USB stick goes back into the Genos and a switch on the machine. Then it's Menu 2, Expansion, and then Pack Installation. I selected the file that I just created, read the pop-up instructions and warning, and the file now gets installed. The installation process took just under 40 minutes to complete. To check the new styles, I just searched through the playlist and had a browse through the list. I'm not really familiar with the songs, but that's not always too important, as the styles can be played regardless of whether or not there's an assigned song name to it. For instance, there was one song that I recognised, Sweet Caroline, and this would make a great style to play Status Quo's version of The Wanderer. I'll try that once I've had a proper look through and listened to the songs. The new styles sound really good, although I'm not familiar with the songs themselves, but I'm going to look a few of them up on Google and have a go at playing them, as it's always nice to learn new genres and songs. From what I could see, the one-touch settings aren't linked, unless of course I've done something wrong. But when I changed the variations, the instruments didn't change. Is it worth installing? Well, that comes down to the individual, but if I'm honest, I download everything that Yamaha throws my way. And I'll say yes, as the styles are really well put together and look like they're going to be a lot of fun to play along to.